dear gamers, and welcome to the 8-bit basement review of Dream Break. My name is Cagney and I have fully completed this game and made this video to bring my opinions and insights of what I found here. Before I jump in, please feel free to like, comment and share after checking out this review. And if you like a good laugh, why not look on Instagram for 8-bit basement, where you will find Gamebox mockery all over the page. So, onto the game. I love a good retro influenced game, and Bosha moi, that's Russian for oh my god. This game's developers have definitely played and been heavily impacted by the cinematic platformer action games of the 90s. Who doesn't love a good platform though? Am I right? It plays and reminds me very much of Flashback, The Quest for Identity, like Who Am I?, which is a brilliant game from the 90s. And there is also a feel of Another World, which is my favourite Mega Drive game of all time. But looking squarely at this game and its story, it is set in a future where Soviet Russia never disbanded. Unlike Beatles, and the USSR has continued to thrive and plug propaganda to the masses. There is a kind of steampunk meets future Tokyo metropolis vibe at the start, and lots of fun things to explore. And there's lots of information about the story and the current state of society in this game. You play as the aptly named Eugene, who is just a normal barman living an albeit boring existence in a communist haven. Until one fateful day, you're framed for a crime you did not commit. Needless to say, all is not what it seems, and an adventure ensues. In this game you can expect to find your 1 to 2 screen areas where you solve platform puzzles before moving on. There are action sequences,
pew, 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 puzzles,
and even an in-game game. A game within a game? Which is pretty simple, to be fair. Spoiler alert, or maybe just a hint, if anything is orange you can interact with it, not sure why, maybe because of this guy's hair, or maybe because the future's bright, the future's orange. Remember those guys? And I guess this was done to cater for a more younger audience. You can get a gun and a shield later for combat, and this is very reminiscent of the previously mentioned retro titles. The music is cool and befitting of the style of the game, and the actual sound effects are perfectly chosen. The visuals are brilliantly stylish and represent the bit art theme like a dream. Break! If you're not into retro style titles, this game will not be for you. But if you are slightly curious or don't mind the odd 2D game, you may as well give it a go. It took me 3 hours to complete the game the first time around, and I was really taking it slow and soaking in all that it had to offer. The story could be deeper and the game could be longer, and all in all, it's a simple affair, but it doesn't outstay its welcome. The only real difficulty I experienced was on a certain action sequence where to 100% complete this beast, I had to take on all of the robots whilst flying, but I didn't tear my hair out getting there. If you like retro 2D style cinematic platformers of old, well, this will be an absolute treat for you, but you just might be let down by the lack of real difficulty. That being said, even when a puzzle solution is obvious, it isn't always that easy to get there, but you will rarely properly get stuck. There are several endings to this game, so if like me you gotta pop them all, there is at least one reason to go back. If however you are a 3D junkie, then maybe save this game to play with your Russian historian girlfriend, and she will love it. I recommend giving this game a go, but due to its shortness and ease of completion, I've given this a 3 out of 5. But it is still a charming indie title and a good experience to have played. The retro power of this game literally takes me back to the Soviet future of 2013. Does that even make sense? And so I gave it a retro rating of boom, 5 out of 5. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like and comment. So from Eugene and me, do svidaniya.